So here we got 4 more pages. Let's take it done. In the word box won't be relevant because in the test this is multiple choice. You're just going to pick which one it is. So let's do it based off here though. Point C is in the middle or the center of the circle. So that's definitely a center. AD, so A to D, that's from the end to end of the circle, and that includes through the middle line. Because
diameter?
Excellent, diameter. AB, so from A to B, it's not in the center, so it's a chord. But it hits edge to edge, but it's not through the middle.
FG is radius?
FG is radius from middle to edge, so radius. Now point D is the tip of a circle, so point of tangency. Excellent job, Valerie. Point of tan. Yeah. All right, in this question, it will be a multiple choice. It'll say like 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw the circles. So that's how many lines can be in common? There are straight lines. So on the left, at best there's 2. I drew the bottom one horribly, but its best is 2.
And the other is 4.
Perfect. The other one's 4 because you got 2.
Accent.
Excellent. So that's 4. All right. For the circle down here, we're going to try to figure out the measurements, and then we're going to fill it in. So first off, we know a half a circle. Thank you. Half a circle is 180. So since AD over here is left over, 40 plus 70 is 110. 110 minus 180 is 70. So this has to be 70 degrees because that's what's left over at 180. Over here, ABE, you could do 70 plus 70 minus 180. That's going to be 40. That's also vertical angle, so you could see it like that. And then this one, FB, 140, because 140 plus 40 equals 180. So let's work with this now, since we have the numbers. Arc DE, so D to E is going to match what's the inside. So DE is 70, so that's 70. 70, and it is a minor arc. Anything less than 180 is minor. BE, oh, I erased the letters too, my bad. This was 70 and this is 40. BE is 40, and that's also minor because it's less than 180. B to the F, so B to F is 140. Even though it looks big, it's still minor. It's less than half a circle. From A to D, that's 70, minor. AEB, so that means I go from A, pass by E, to B. That's half a circle, so that's 180. Or you could do 70 plus 40, which is 180. And that's going to be a semicircle, because exactly half is a semicircle. And then BF is going to be here to here. So you got to do 70 plus 40 plus 140. You got to add up all the things you pass by. So that's 110, 140, 250. And that's going to be a major arc because it's bigger than 180.
Can you put this score up to 750?
Sure. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is center, diameter, chord, radius, and point of tangency. And then the next ones are 2 and 4. Tell me when you're ready and I move on. Stir fry. Who wants orange chicken? You guys like orange chicken? Can you even eat orange chicken? There's got to be kosher Chinese, right? Yeah. I would not waste good orange chicken sauce. That's horrible. I'll just learn how to make orange chicken before I throw it out. I mean, then I have to fry chicken. I don't have a fryer, so I'm just going to do it in the pan, but I'm going to burn myself from the oil. That's not going to be good. We'll figure it out.
What are you doing for the summer?
I think I'm going to work a construction job to learn some things.
Are you doing construction?
I'm thinking of doing construction. What's up? Yeah, this is being recorded. So this one, 125. Because this one is 5 also, I'll answer after I finish. This is 125 because it matches that angle. This part over here, EF, is the leftover of the full circle.
So 125 plus 125 is 250.
50.
And 360 is 110.
Perfect. So we take that away from 360, which is a full circle. We filled out the circle, DF, 125, EF, 110. Next one, because these two match, just like in the previous one, if this ML is 60, MJ is also 60. Now KL will also match with JK. So you can see this is a half circle. If this part's 60, then this has to be 60 at minus 180, which is 120. And this one would match also 120. So JM, 60, and LK, 120.
Easy enough. And obviously theory is 50.
Good. When we have an angle on the edge of a circle, you cut it in half. So outside is bigger than the inside. Think of it as indoors is smaller than the outdoors, or outdoors is bigger than the indoors. So it should be 50. You cut it in half when you go inside. And I imagine the next page is the reverse. So if this is 117, when you go outside, you're going to double. So that's going to be 234 degrees. So you double when you go outside.
172 divided by 2.
Good, which is going to be 86. Again, make sure you bring your calculator. Make sure to get a calculator. Now this one, it's a little, not that tricky. It's actually obvious. But here, you would go outside,
80.
which would be 160. Then you go back inside, which would turn to 80 again. So it would be 80. If they have the same opening, they must have the same angle because they open to the same size. So the final answer is 80. No doubt I'm going to leave 160 as one of my fake answers. No doubt I'm going to have 40 as one of my fake answers. And then I always put 360 just because people think circle is 360. For this one, and this one will have an equation with it from the textbook, so you'll have the formula sheet. I'll print out the formula sheets after this.
Is it just 112 plus 130 and 360 over minus that?
No, even a little easier. Just 112 plus 130 divided by 2. So we just divided by 2, the average. So 112 plus 130 divided by 2. So that's 242 divided by 2. So the inside angle is going to be the average or the middle of the two numbers. So that would be 121.
Who was the first president?
Were you joking? Of America? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sure.
Who was
George Washington.
Okay, thanks.
Were you thinking? Who were you thinking about?
No, I was just making sure.
Don't. Okay.
Technically, that's not necessarily true.
For the colloquial people, yes, it's normal though.
Because there were presidents of the Continental Congress before him, but of the actual United
States would be the. All right.
Perhaps worse questions.
230.
What?
And then JL on this side, though, would be what's left over the circle. So if the other side's 230, this would be 130 to add up to 360. So the leftover is 130. Now, when you have an angle on the inside, and I will have a formula for this, you subtract the two. So 230 minus 130 divided by 2. 100 divided by 2 equals 50. So outside, you subtract. Inside, you add. Outside, you subtract. Inside, you add. And again, I'll give you a formula for that. Number 9, it's piece by piece equals piece times piece. So 9 times 5 equals 3 times x. 45 equals 3x. X equals 15. Good. Next one. It is piece to the whole thing. So this is where people get tricked up. So it's 5 times the whole line. So not 13, but 5 plus 13, which is 18. So it's, I'm going to give you the formula sheet right after this. I'll print it out and give it to you. Again, you do not need to bring the formula sheet. I will have one for you. I just want you to see it. Okay?
It's 5 plus 13 times 5.
Yes. Oh, plus 5. 5 plus 13, which is 18, times the outside, which is just 5. 4 times the whole thing, which in this case is just x. So 5 times 18, which is 90, equals 4x. Divided by 4 on both sides, 22.5 equals x. On the multiple choice, it will be full answers. What's up, Abby? Okay. Here, same thing, 4 to 12. So 4 times the whole thing, not 12, 16, equals x is the outside, but x is also the whole. So x times x. So 4 times 16 is 64. equals x squared. But it's x squared. No doubt I'm going to leave the fake answer 64, but you have to square root it. Square root both sides. 8 is your actual answer. But no doubt I'm going to leave 64 as one of the fake answers, okay? Are we on the last page?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, that's it! Hey, we did it!
I have all your notes completely covered.